Yo, hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing weekend. And currently it is Sunday and Bitcoin is not very boring anymore. As you can see, we are trying actually right now pumping above that very key resistance. Bitcoin is trying to close a candle above it, and then this will take us back to the all-time highs in my opinion once we manage to close a candle above this very key resistance. As you can see on the 4-hourly time frame, we need to see a candle close above this level for a potential continuation to the upside. Also, if you look at the open interest for Bitcoin, you can see price is rising, CVD is rising, and also open interest is rising. So this means a lot of new longs positions are entering the market. So very bullish for right now. As you can see, price is trying to pump back to the all-time highs. Basically, we are very close to 111k. We basically have another 3.5% pump to our all-time highs, which is in my opinion nothing if we see that the stock market is currently above its last all-time high currently in price discovery. So very bullish for Bitcoin and for the altcoins. Also Ethereum right now getting back into that range, as you can see. So once we reclaim this range, I'm potentially thinking we can hit $2,500 for Ethereum, basically this POC right here, which will be my next target. And if the price manages to push above this POC, then we can easily hit that value area high, which is of around $2,700 for Ethereum. And then once again, if we manage to break out of this range for Ethereum, then I'm easily seeing the $3,000 region, basically our weekly pivot resistance 3, which is also our golden pocket. As you can see, Fibonacci, this very key level. So I'm expecting these price targets for Ethereum, as you can see. And if you look at Solana, for example, Solana is back above that POC, currently struggling above that at that weekly pivot resistance 151, basically very key resistance. And once we manage to break out of it, I'm seeing a potential pump to that $180 for Solana, basically that value area high. And you can also follow me on X, guys. I post there daily updates. As you can see, I basically post that Bitcoin is struggling to break out, and a couple of hours later Bitcoin is trying to break out of. So I told you that a move is coming very soon, and only about 2 hours later we got that move. As you can see, also for Ethereum, I'm saying that we need to get back accepted into that range for more continuation to the upside. And this is exactly what is happening right now for Ethereum. If you look at this range right here, basically, so very bullish right now. Also we have in if we look at the monthly time frame, in 1 day and 14 hours we basically get a new monthly candle opening right here. So this is also very bullish. It's possible that we can have more room for upside once this new monthly candle opens. Also the same goes, as you can see, for Ethereum. Ethereum on the monthly is actually still looking pretty nice. You can see momentum is giving us a nice buy signal, and also our RSI momentum looking pretty strong right here. As you can see, we still have a lot of room up to that 80 line. So basically everything is looking really good. Also, if you look at the Bitcoin dominance, unfortunately it is still strong to the upside, but right now it is rejecting from that weekly pivot resistance, as you can see right here, and currently finding support at that weekly pivot. So we need to see the Bitcoin dominance break down from that weekly pivot to see a move like we saw right here, in order for the altcoins to have a very big pump. Also the liquidation heat map, you can see, let me just refresh it so we can get the latest liquidation data. basically we are very getting close, as you can see right here, to this liquidation cluster that's sitting above at 111k. So I'm expecting that we take out all of this liquidity into the coming next week. Also, you can see the Bitcoin ETF inflows still very positive. Last week we did not have a single red day. Also right now at that 50 neutral for the Fear and Greed index, which is also very bullish in my opinion. And if we look at the Bitcoin longs to short ratio, you can see we have an absolute big gap into that. In that ratio, you can see we have almost 10% more buying pressure right now in the markets as of today. So I'm expecting a very big move, as you can see, to happen in the market for Bitcoin. Also, you can see the funding rates are very low and positive, so this is also a very good sign. And next week we do have some very possible important news. On Tuesday we will get a lot of volatility in the market. You can see we got the Fed Chair Powell speaking and also the manufacturing PMI, and then on Thursday we got that unemployment rate, and also on Tuesday this US job openings, which will also give us a very big volatility in the markets. But as I'm mentioning right now, if you see the open interest going up like this and price going up like this, this is basically a very strong move powered by an actual long positions opening right here. And this also you can see at the trade versus longs shorts ratio. Basically we do have some very strong buying power right now. So I'm expecting actually this time for Bitcoin for this to be the actual breakout, and once we can confirm that by closing a candle above this value area high right here above this range, then we can see a continuation to the upside in my opinion, and finally take out all of this liquidity sitting right here at the top. Now if you look at some other altcoins, for example Hype is currently back above that weekly pivot. It is gaining strength once again. As you know, Hype is one of my favorite coins since it has been moving very steadily and very consistent growth to the upside. As you can see, if we also look at that weekly, we still have a potential growth in the weekly. RSI is below that 80 line, as you can see, and on the daily also it still has a lot of room to the upside until we hit that 80 line. The same goes for Sui. Sui right now looking very nice with that perfect bounce from that weekly pivot, as you can see right here, and right now it is taking off that RSI momentum after being oversold right here. You can see we got that perfect bounce, and right now we are getting a continuation in my opinion to the upside. The RSI can probably grow more and hit that 80 line, and our momentum wave can also do something like this, and then price will be in my opinion very high, well back above $3. So also very bullish on Sui. And if the Bitcoin dominance actually drops a little bit more, then we will be seeing some massive moves into the market into the coming next month in my opinion. So yes guys, this will be my outlook for today, this weekend update. Follow me on X for more live updates, since I cannot upload twice or 3 times a day in YouTube, as you know. So on X you will always get live updates from me, and I will see you again into the next video. Bye.